We're back for On Point, talking number ones this week. James, you're sporting the number one team on your lapel. What do I got? Brisnet, number one source for handicapping information. Last week we saw your number one on the Derby Trail, Dortmund, in action. This week we have my number one, champion American Pharoah. What are you expecting out of the Rebel?
Oh, I'm expecting American Pharoah to come back running well. I think that a mile 16th will be right up his alley, and it's not the strongest competition as well. So, Baffert's been talking about him being able to rate, sit off horses. He might have the opportunity to do that with Made from Lucky and Post 2, but anything other than an easy win would be surprising to me.
Yeah, absolutely. And at this stage of the game, they pretty much need that. I mean, there's no good second for a horse with this layoff who's just going to have one more prep going into the Derby. So, not saying he needs to win by 10, but it pretty much can't be in doubt at any point.
Yeah.
For him to stay number one for me.
Absolutely. And I think, the real question for him will be 10 furlongs. I mean, I do believe the reports that he's doing so well, and I expect him to come back in great shape.
Yeah, and we've seen this from Baffert before. He's one trainer where usually if they're talking in the morning, he's going to be talking in the winner's circle in the afternoon. So that's what we'll expect here. Looking ahead to next week, we have the Spiral at Turfway, Sunland Derby at New Mexico, a couple sort of off-the-grid places, but looking forward to that. And then the stakes get much higher the weekend after with the 100-point races.
Absolutely, and it'll be interesting. There's going to be some horses from California, in my eyes, shipping elsewhere for sure. Firing Line,
yeah,
and Southern
Rock
Derby.
Shandy.
Your Rock Shandy, perhaps.
No, perhaps. He'll be there. Whether he wins or not, obviously, remains to be seen. But we're really looking forward to seeing what American Pharoah accomplishes this week, and I'm sure we'll talk about it next week. Please join us.